Okay, I would like to record the roundtable event, Guardians. I think that will be no problem.
Do you see any problem with recording the roundtable event?
Yes, for my program, my radio program.
As she wrote, yes, you're free to do so.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, please, Sonita, go ahead.
Just to say that, Federico, the whole event is going to be videoed and web streamed at the same time. So the event will be recorded anyway. So if you want to make an additional recording, you're more than welcome. But should you wish to share the files of the recording, I'm sure Mark Morrison will be able to sort that out for you. But let me know what works for you best. But there are no objections in principle. Thank you.
Yes, okay, I see. I will decide at the moment because probably will be good to have some interview at the end of your roundtable. But anyway, if you have all the roundtable recorded and video recorded, it will be nice. Perfect.
You're more than welcome to have a conversation with the panelists. Is the panelists you want to talk to, or is it the attendees?
Okay, I see.
Okay, if you want to talk to the panelists, Federico, we can tell them in advance that you might want to do a radio interview for an Italian radio. Tell me what you want to do.
Yes, it's probable that I will decide to have some few interviews. Yes, it's probable. I'm not completely sure, but it's really probable.
Do you want to identify the people you want to interview so I can inform them in advance so they can stay back for 5 or 10 minutes after the event?
Yes, Sunita, but it happens always that you decide who is good for an interview after the round table, because it depends on what they will say to the round table. So I will decide at the moment.
Okay.
It's a problem, this? No.
I don't see there will be a problem with it. It's just if people are pressed for time and have to get somewhere else for the evening, they might not stay. But I will leave. We will work it out on the day then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Are there any questions, comments just about the agenda of the second day of the consortium meeting? Okay, we'll go to the next slide. Previous action items. Okay, the first item is the round table event. Actually, it was the consortium meeting agenda. Allocate task. It will be done soon in the next few days. Updating the portal with the first page media report. It was updated. Yes, it was updated. Finalize the updated live event dates. It was supplied by UN. Later in one of the next slides, you're going to see all the dates of the live events. Tikonunu will send to the consortium an update. Federico sent a few days after the last consortium meeting. Thank you very much for that. All partners will send the timesheets for the period July-December 2011.
Unfortunately, I'm going to talk about it later on work package 8, but I'll need, well, even more important than your timesheets, I'll need the Form Cs, but we'll talk about it later on.
Okay. Define of task. Definition of task for completing the periodic report, which also will be discussed in the slides of work package 8. Submission of one-year periodic report by the end of the year. By the end of the week, we will do it. We'll right now finalizing it. Thank you very much for all your inputs. All the media partners' opinion polls results will be uploading to the internal portal. It is ongoing. What is sent to us is uploaded. The next action items, there was a confusion about it. This was a confusion by mistake over there. The next live consortium meeting, it's on the 30th and the 31st in January. The work packages. So no more work package number 1, no more conclusions of work package number 1, work package number 2. So the first thing, Maria, the edit core, started to produce content in a very intensive way. So Maria, can you please update the consortium about the content? Maria, do you want to update? Can you hear us, Maria?
Okay, Maria, so I can tell that there have been a few updates in the portal. One, a very short piece about the bendy screens, about the bendy display, and the electronics to the new limits. And the other one is 2 pieces head-to-head about the opposite position about nanotechnology. The industry aims at strong manufacturing growth and occupation, NGOs, the Friends of the Earth, and others. It will be uploaded to the portal. It was uploaded already to the portal. If one of the partners wish to do something with it, publish also, you are most welcome. Thanks, Maria.
Hello. Okay. Oh, sorry, I seem to have lost the connection on. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Maria.
Yes, hi.
Do you have something to add to what Millie said?
Hello?
About yes, we can, Maria, we can hear you.
Yes, but I will be, yes, exactly. I will be more than happy to go on producing content until the end of my contract, and I find that you know, there is ample scope for publishing articles. It would be very nice if these articles could have a repercussion in on the Guardian microsite, perhaps El Mundo, if it's possible to get a translation. I have been making contact with some experts for some interviews and some supporting pieces, so I can safely tell you that I will be going on. I will keep writing content for both the portal and, if you can confirm this to me, for the microsites from now until the end of March. Thank you. Hello?
Okay, few of your items will be discussed to be uploaded to the microsite. Thank you very much, Maria, for your update. Unless you have anything else to add?
No, it's fine. It's fine, but it's important for me and for my interviewees to know that the articles are going to have the widest possible resonance.
Okay, of course. This is our project, and we want to spread as much items as possible. So thank you very much, Maria. And as we said, and as we discussed with Lily, we will try that as much items will be uploaded to the microsites. Thank you, Maria. Just
Great.
Just
Thank
press
you.
on the button on the left side. Okay, thank you. The second issue, production of content by students. I want to remind you that there's a big portion from the content that produced in this the whole project is need to be produced by students. So actually, this week, 2 days ago, or yesterday it was, that the first item was uploaded from to our web portal from a Turkish school. It is an item in French. Have you seen it, Agada? We need to encourage and facilitate students to write, teachers to upload the students' material. This is very crucial and important. That's it for now, and I hope that we have more items before the meeting in London to show. Do you want anything to add, Ageda? Okay, thank you for increasing the pressure and the encouragement. Next slide, work package number 3. Guardian and Mundo still operating their microsite, so can you please update the partners about statistics? So who wants to go first? Sonita, Maria? Sonia?
Okay, I'll speak first. I have literally just sent Ronnie the report. Our current statistics are 26,000 unique users of the site and various other breakdown to it. I'm just going to call out the report that I've sent to Ronnie and read from that. The site is going well, and Maria, thank you for your confirmation of the content that you've written and uploaded on the site. We will be very happy to put it on the microsite. So if you can send it through to us via Nili and Moshe, we will use any other partner content you have. Is there anything else you want me to add to this, Moshe?
No, that's it. Thank you very much. And Sonia, can you please update?
Hello?
We can hear you well.
Okay. In my case, the website is working very well. Really, we have been having results that we nearly unexpected. The opinion polls are very read by our readers and voting. Lots of people, about an average of 500 people voting in every poll. We have an average of 40,000, an average of 40,000 page views every month, just like you can see in the reports I've been sending to Nili and Moshe. And of course, we will be more than happy to publish content by Maria and translating this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sonia, for the update. And Maria, you also got approval of Sonia that she will be delighted to publish your content, and this is, of course, this is a great thing. Sonia, just press on the button on the left side. Okay. Next work package. So work package number 4, social media campaign update from Sarit, and later a new design for project web portal, if you notice. So please, Sarit.
Okay, hi everyone. This is Sarit. I wanted to update with regards to the work package number 4. We have a few issues we've been working on lately. Of course, we're managing the continuous social media campaign on Facebook, on Twitter, and on several different channels. Our Facebook page is growing continuously. We're also gaining followers on Twitter, so we can say the campaign is going well. Also, we will Romy and I will be updating live on social media from the upcoming live events we have. 2 events are happening this week here in Israel, 2 live events in schools, and we'll be updating from there, and also from the roundtable in London. So you can, of course, follow and see what is going on in these events on Facebook and Twitter. We've also been doing some work with NGOs, engagements of NGOs with regards of nanochannels and the work on social media. Of course, if you have any other suggestions for NGOs that would like to cooperate with us and take part of the conversation, you can write to me and to Romy and tell us about it. We would love to have your participants and suggestions. And the last thing is we've updated mostly the homepage, but also other different parts of the website, the NanoChannels website. We wanted to reflect more of all the interactions and all the activities that are happening on the project. So what we did was highlighting more of the social media work that we are doing. We've added the links to the schools participating in our work. There are many school groups. They have a lot of discussion, a lot of conversation there. And we also added what is supposed to be in the future the student materials. Right now it's media materials, and when we have more student materials, we're waiting for it. It will be wonderful to see everything they create. And as Moshe mentioned, we got student materials from Turkey yesterday. That's pretty much it with social media. I just wanted to shortly remind the Guardian and Mark and Leslie that we have some tasks from our conversation from about a week ago. We'll contact you soon again to remind you we have some things we need to close. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for it. The most busy work package currently is work package number 5, and there are 3 tasks over there that are really busy. First of all, work package number 5, there's the live school event. So what you see in the slide, 19 schools, with 18 of them there are dates for the live event. The first 2 will take place tomorrow and in 2 days in Israel. As I said at the beginning, Louise currently is on the plane on the way to Israel. The second one, the one that will take place on the 19th, on Thursday, will be broadcasted live in the web. So as soon as we have the link, we'll send all the partners. The event will take place in Hebrew. The greeting address from Louise will be in English, so you can see Louise, but you can also see how it is going on, this live event in Israel. So please, Agada, yesterday we discussed it, but I want the partners, whether it will be possible to embed the in page. It will be it will be impossible. So you could just send the URL. Anyway, we'll check. For now, we think it is impossible. Anyway, we'll double check it. So please, Agada, just why there are no 20 schools and when it will be. So please, Agada.
Okay, hi. We've actually lost the French school that appears there as well, the one Lycée Charles de Gaulle. So we've got there. We're waiting for Slovakia to confirm the exact date. That will be 19 again. And now we're missing the 20th, but I don't see in your list the Croatian one. We have a confirmed Croatian. what I want to do is two things. One is still try to get a new French one, but I would really like if we could actually check with Christina if they can count the Croatian as one of the 20 schools, because I would really like to attempt to have 21 in case some other one fails at the last minute. And the one for Croatia is on the 21st of April, so you can add it to the list as well.
Why Croatia is the problem that required Christina's approval?
The doubt is because it's not usually, I'm not sure it's an FP7 associate country. If it is, then there's no that problem because it's the same as Israel and Turkey. If it's not an associate country, then we need permission.
Can you please check it before? Ronnie from Deloitte will check whether Croatia is part of the. It's not part of EU, whether it's an associated country.
Just one thing. So if Croatia can count, then we've got the 20 counting Slovakia, and there's no problem, and we've got all of them.
Thank you. Great. The media partners, you see all the dates. By the way, this is the most updated list that I got from UN. It was sent last week. I asked the media partners whether they can send a representative to cover this event in the UK, in Spain, or in Italy.
Shall I go ahead and speak?
Yes, please.
Moshe, I'm happy to send someone to cover the event, but sorry, I do know somebody sent me some detail about it. It's sometimes in February, but can someone send me the exact details? Oh yes, there it is in Glasgow, and the other one is in Bristol, isn't it, in March? I will arrange for the Guardian to cover it in the UK. And then if other media partners want to pick up what we write about it, then it is up to you. Thank you.
Okay, great. So Leslie is writing that Croatia is an associated country, and the Guardian, you will send Sonita the details. Sonia Sonia will also send a journalist to Barcelona. Federico, I know that you've been in contact with some schools, so do your radio station is interested in covering this one of these events?
Yes, probably both. The one in Capanori and the one in Torino. I think that will be easy for us to record part of this event and broadcast the result. Yes, will be possible for sure.
Okay, great. So we have a few live events that are covered. Anything else to add, Ageda, about the live events?
I'll just add one more thing, is that we've already got people at the UN that I know who will be covering each event from our side. It won't be Eloise traveling all around, or she'll just have a heart attack. So if you want that information as well at some point, just let me know.
Can you please repeat the last sentence, Ageda, if you want?
Yeah, I was just saying that if you want to know who of the UN will be attending each of the events, I can send you that list as well.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. And all the items that covering the live event will be more delighted to upload them to the web portal. Thank you very much, Ageda, and thank you to all the media partners. The second activity in work page number 5, this is activity that we are all looking forward. It's the high-profile event. This is the panel discussion. Mark, do you want to update the partners about it? Something you can see on the right side the question. So anything else to add or to elaborate?
Okay, just to say that we have one speaker that's not listed there, which is Donald Bruce, who's going to provide an ethical perspective on advances in nanotechnologies for healthcare. So the program has now been finalized apart from that, and the running order will be, if you just give me a minute, David Willits, then Mark Mdovnik, Pete Dobson, Shrivanti Homer, Leonard Fass, Kostas Kostarellos, and then Donald Bruce, followed by a discussion led by Alok. We are recommending that each of the panelists speaks for no more than 7 minutes to ensure that we've got sufficient time at the end of the discussion for audience participation. Did everybody hear okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
we can hear you, Mark, please.
That's it.
Just press on the button over there. Thank you very much, Mark, for that. And okay. The next thing, first time to update, but it's been wonderful and great job over there in Radio Tikonunu, and the website that was it's now in the air. So please, Federico, just a few updates of all your activity in the last last few months that right now you can see them in your web portal.
So on the left, the yellow page you see, this is the page that we have opened, completely dedicated to nanochannels on the portal. Möbius is the name of my program, and we have a section dedicated to nanochannels. At the moment, we have something like 10 interviews, and we are going to have a new interview this weekend, and another one probably, I'm not sure, the next one. But at the same time, on the right, you see Trivu. It's a new site, and we are starting with this initiative generally since 15 days. And it's a web TV completely dedicated to innovation. And in this web TV, we have a section that's dedicated to nanotechnology. And obviously, in this area, we don't talk only about nanochannel project, but we are dedicating some arguments to the nanochannel mission. And for example, we have a first video interview with Elisa Molinari. That's a very good Italian expert in nanotechnology. She's a scientist. And the interview is about the big problem of regulations for companies who are going to enter the nanotechnology revolution. And we are going to have probably another one before the London meeting, another video interview. And with these two sides, we will go on for, as I told you before, we will go on for 2 months or 3 months, but we will go on for all this year. We don't stop at the end of a nanochannel. That's all.
Thank you very much, Federico. The site looking great, and all the content, even though I don't understand Italy, it seems quite impressive. Yes, Sonita, just one more question that I sent you this morning email, a reminder about the gentleman from the advisory board to be invited. Did you invite him?
he was already invited, so I don't know where he was confused, why he was confused that he wasn't invited. But Ruth has sent him another invitation, and it's all fine. So maybe
I saw just the guest list, the Excel file with the guest list, so it wasn't there. So just to make sure.
Okay, sorry, he might have just fallen off, you know, sort of. Sometimes what we don't do is when we send somebody an invitation and they don't respond back saying yes, we never add them to the guest list. So maybe he still hasn't responded to Ruth, but I haven't been able to catch up with Ruth, so I can't give you an exact answer. But according to Ruth, he was already invited.
Okay, this is just, so we got an invitation, so that's it. Okay, thank you very much, and thank you, Federico. We're going on to work package number 6 about the evaluation of the campaign. Just a few guidelines. So Rita, just please, if you have any, unless you have anything else to say, just press on the button. Martina, just few guidelines about the preparation for the workshop in the consortium meeting. Please, Martina.
Okay, so I try to be quick. So now, like the evaluation activities for London, as we already talked about, is going to be the focus group, which already is a talk today to Ruth, and it seems that it's going very well. So she told me that we already have 6 participants who are for sure, and that maybe we get some others. So Luisa is going to participate, and also Sunita, and myself, Ilse, and Katharina. So I think that's like it will work out very, very well. Also, we arranged with the Guardian actually that we now have a voting pad for the discussion for the roundtable debate, which is great. So thank you very much to the Guardian. So we're just like I just sat together with Ilse and Katharina to discuss the questions for the online voting, which of course I know has to be really short. So our idea was that we like so for everybody who doesn't know, it's like everybody in the audience gets a little voting pad, and so before the discussion we're going to ask about 3 questions, and we're going to ask the same questions after the debate, like as an evaluation tool to see how opinions of the audience changes. So that's the idea, that we have 3 questions before and like about 5 questions after the discussion, and we really try to keep it very short. Also, we already organized like the evaluation activities now for the school event in Israel, where we also have we have an evaluation questionnaire for the students and observation templates. Yeah, and for the rest, I think we will talk about it in London anyway, because there's a lot of evaluation activities and discussions foreseen in the program.
Okay, thank you, Martina. Just to mention one more thing that we've been discussing about, and Sonia, this is for you. We're going to discuss it, this issue in London. We'll have to evaluate the El Mundo's supplement as well in Spain. So, as I said, in London we're going to discuss how to do it, the same thing, the same focus group as we are doing in London. Okay, anything else to add, Martina?
No, that's it for the moment. The rest I think we talk about then in London.
Okay, thank you very much. The last work package number 8.
Hi everyone. Okay, so as Moshe said, we're submitting the periodic report by the end of the week. So first of all, thanks for all your inputs, but there are still a few things missing, mainly the Form Cs from most of you, as well as the explanation of allocation of resources that is in the template of the periodic report. If you have any questions about how to fill in the Form C or about the allocation of resources explanations, please let me know right now or by mail, and I'll be happy to answer.
Well, Okay. Where Federico Form C was sent to you.
Celia contacted me regarding the Form C, so I'll send everyone again the Form Cs, and I'll send you all again the Form Cs, and with a short explanation of what you have to fill in there. You'll get it by the end of the day, and I will need it by tomorrow, the end of the day. Agada, I will, yes, I'm trying to find out if you can have an additional login password and identification, and I will let you know as ASAP.
But you sent it yesterday or this morning.
The Form C, it was sent about a month ago, and Ronnie will send it after the meeting again. And if there's any explanation required, so of course do not hesitate.
I don't know, but I lost it. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Well then. The upcoming deliverables. So in this weekend we have to upload the periodic report. It was written by us and by Deloitte. At the end of this month, publication of press supplement, The Guardian will have to write this report. Also at the end of this month, preparation for debate events that I know that the UN is working on it. Please try to send this to us for review at the beginning of the next week. Okay, thank you. Another set of upcoming deliverable, at February 3 deliverables. One, by all the media content and debate scenarios for second phase campaign. Ort will write it. The media roundtable event report, The Guardian will write, and also at the end of February to submit a report about the radio broadcast debate. Okay, just a review of this meeting action items. Millie?
Okay, we have to make small changes in the schedule of the London meeting, and we'll talk with Sonia about the focus group in Spain, in London.
What do you have anything else?
Just a small, brief summary. Federico may record the radio show if won't be possible to use the IOM's recording. In the next few days, we will send you all specific tasks regarding your presentation in the consulting meeting. About the production of content, we will try to upload some of the items to the portal when they become available. And the media partners have agreed to upload the portal with the school events. Just to make sure again with the Agida regarding the Croatian school. I'll speak to you about it later on, and we'll see how to address it. And Martina, you and the ZSI team will send us the questions for the voting pads. That's mostly it. And just a reminder, the Form C by tomorrow, end of the day. Thanks.
Yes, Martina, please, if you have something else to add. Please go ahead.
Sorry, just one very quick question concerning still the debate in London, because I'm not sure who is going to be the audience of this event, because it's important for us also to design the questions. I mean, is it mainly already persons who are involved in the whole nano debate? Is it really the general public? Is it what kind of audience do we expect?
Mark, I assume that I got from Mark a Excel file with the guest, with the specific guest. So Mark, can you please send it to Martina for review and for the evaluation?
The list that we have is the list for the actual round table, the panel debate, not the event the day before.
Yeah, so the Guardian has it. Oh, anyway, Martina, I will send it to you. Okay, so another action item, Martina, I will send to you the file that I got from Ruth from the Guardian with the list of the guests that was divided to industry, NGOs, etc., etc. Okay, Martina.
Yes, okay, thank you,
Moshe. Luisa, yes, we will see you the question as well. Okay, so this is another thing to do. Okay, is anyone else have something to add to all what's said in this meeting? Any requirement, any comments, any questions before meeting? As you can see, the next consortium meeting, the next monthly consortium meeting is on 6th in March 2012 for CT as usual. So everyone is okay. Just check that we know that everything is fine, not only with the Agada in Brussels. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you soon in London in January 30, 2012, in less than 2 weeks. And that's it. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.